Hi, good morning. Is this Christopher Beard?
Yes, sir.
All right, the committee on parole is called to order. Today is Thursday, March 30th, 8:02. We bring Kelsey along with me as Ms. Cheryl Renata and Mr. Alvin Roche would be panel. Staff and support seated at DOC headquarters in Baton Rouge. With staff and support, please introduce yourself.
Winnie Charles Blair, Parole Williams.
Francis Abbott.
All right, is there anybody in the room with you? Christopher, anybody from the staff or anything?
Oh, yes,
Yes, sir. Deputy
Staff,
Powell,
please introduce yourself.
Deputy Davy Powell.
Okay, Deputy, thank you for being here. We're at Lincoln Parish Detention Center. All right, please introduce yourself, state your name and DOC number for the record.
Christopher Beard, 582673.
Hey, Christopher, we're here for parole revocation hearing. We'll ask you some questions. You can plead guilty. I'll read you some rule violations. You can plead guilty, not guilty, guilty with a statement, or not guilty with a statement. We'll ask you some questions. You can respond. At the end, we'll take a vote. You understand the process?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a parole revocation questionnaire in front of you?
Yes, I do.
That's your signature at the bottom.
Yes,
Okay. Can you read and write?
yes.
All right. Christopher Beard, DOC number 582673. Rule number 1, you did not report to probation and parole within 48 hours of release from jail. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Guilty, okay?
Well,
Number 3, huh?
I
Yeah.
plead guilty, but I wasn't able
Okay.
to find it.
We're gonna give you time to tell us about it.
All
Number
right.
3, you moved from the address listed on your certificate 819 Center Street, Ruston, Louisiana, and did not provide an updated address. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. Number 4, you were arrested on December 29th, 2022 for aggravated assault. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. Number 5, you were arrested on December 29th, 2022 for aggravated assault and a knife was used in the incident. How do you plead?
Was them two separate charges or was they the same charge?
Same, but they telling you with a knife, different rule violation, but same deal.
But was one of them felon or was they both misdemeanor?
Yeah, whatever you pled to, we'll discuss them. Do you plead not guilty? You plead whatever you want to plead. We're gonna talk through it.
All right, not guilty.
All right. Would you answer Mr. Roche's question?
Good morning, Mr. Beard.
All right.
Good, Mr. Beard, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to give a statement on the violation. Number 1, you did not report to your parole officer within 48 hours of your release. What's your statement?
My statement, I didn't have the correct automobiles and nobody around me to assist me to the appropriate place to go approach them or check in with them.
Mr. Beard, did you sign a parole certificate when you were released?
When I signed, yes, I signed a parole certificate.
Did you read the conditions?
Yes, I read the conditions of
It says that you must report to your parole officer within 48 hours of your release. Is that correct?
That's correct.
What's your statement on condition number 3? You moved from the address on your parole certificate and didn't notify your officer.
I wasn't aware that my mother had moved, so I didn't have the correct address at the time.
Okay.
I had the last address that I had 3 years before I caught the time doing it from here to Baton Rouge.
And Mr. Beard, if you would have reported as scheduled, you could have told your parole officer that your mother moved, but you did not report within 48 hours of your release. That's why you didn't change your address. Condition number 4, you were arrested on December 29th and charged with aggravated assault. You pled guilty. You have a statement.
Yes, I did, but I denied it. I thought it was for trespassing or whatever, and they told me they'll minimize it to a misdemeanor and I would be charged and it would all be ran concurrent with the same charge, and I wouldn't be charged with a felony on top of me having probation from being a felon.
Yes. and I read the indictment, and I read the court proceeding, and you pled guilty to aggravated assault.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I plead guilty.
And aggravated assault is a violent misdemeanor, and a violent misdemeanor is revocable offense.
All right.
Condition number 5, you committed aggravated assault and you had a knife during the incident.
I didn't plead to that one.
But you did have a knife.
No, sir.
So what your mother said was untrue.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have no further question.
All right, would you like to make a statement on your behalf?
Like what towards like, is there any way that I can like breeze past it or get it thrown out under the conditions of me violating my probation or parole from getting out?
Yeah, I'm not, you have to talk to you folks there. We're just here to hear your case and your rule violation. So anything else you'd like to tell us why you think you need to be out?
I was trying to better my situation, you know what I'm saying, go get a job, but I wasn't able to get my things acquired on the establish of getting out and going back to my situation in the neighborhood because I wasn't able to get around. But once I found me a way to get to my parents' house or where she stayed at, I went over there and conversated, you know what I'm saying, and tried to get my things situated because I always handle them when I get out. I always go to my probation and pay my little restitution. I mean my stuff, you know what I'm saying, to check in with them so I won't have no complications with the facility or the officers or anything, you know, something like that. I said I always go handle my situation.
Okay, good. Thank you for your comment. Now fair to vote,
Yes,
Mr. Roche.
Mr. Beard, based upon you pleading guilty, the conditions number 1, condition number 3, and condition number 4, which is criminal activity, I revoke your supervision.
Ms. Renata.
Mr. Beard, I understand you say when you get out, you handle your situation and you pay and you do meet with your officer, but you gotta stay out of trouble. You can't break the law. My vote is the same as Mr. Roche. You pled guilty to violating conditions 1, 3, 4, and 5. Votes to revoke.
All right, you have 2 votes to revoke, also the vote to revoke for the same reasons as stated. 3 votes to revoke, your parole's then revoked. Good luck to you. We'll adjourn.
Excuse me.
At 8:00.
What is revoked? That mean I have to do the time for my parole?
Yeah, yes, right, until your time comes up or till you apply for another parole hearing, but they can explain it to you there. We'll adjourn.
Hey,
Thank you.